What up, world? Back again. It's your boy Big XL.
And it's your boy Jellyroll Chief.
All right, and this is the Country Rap Report. Now, y'all know what we do right here on the Country Rap Report. We give you our opinion, our reviews on some of the best and worst videos. I repeat, videos in the genre of country rap. Now, every now and then, we're going to review artists, and you're going to be like, man, Big, you and Chief don't even know what the hell y'all talking about. That ain't no country rap artist. Well, guess what? Sit your ass down, shut the hell up, because it's somebody we think you might like as a country rap fan. Okay? Sometimes I'm gonna throw people in here that I think need to be doing country rap and they don't. And then maybe they'll see how y'all embrace them and they might switch and reroute. All right. So I already know before you said, Vic, he ain't country rap. I know. But I might think he is. Or I might think you, as a fan of the genre, should support it. Okay. So in doing reviews, sometimes we're gonna give you some little medicine you might not think you need. Okay. Also, we're gonna give you our opinion, our critiques of what's going on from the visual to the lyrics, as well as we're going to give you guys interviews. So if you're artists out there, you moving and shaking, you get your little shimmy on, holler at us, and you might can be up here chopping it up with me and Chief.
That's a fact.
Okay. Now, I'm going to say this because everybody wants to interview. Everybody wants to, man, we ain't going to interview me. Please, from a person who's been in the music industry for 20 plus years, make your interviews count. And what I mean by that is, if you get an opportunity to be interviewed on the Country Rap Report show, have it to where you're promoting something. You know, if you interview in January and your album comes out in November, why did you interview in January? Because when you hit us up in November, we might not talk to you because we might be talking to somebody who's dropping an album in November. So part of why this show was created is to educate the artists in all aspects of music. Marketing and promoting is one of the main aspects. So utilize the opportunity to talk to not just Country Rap Report, but any media outlet around promoting and building anticipation or sparking interest on what you got going on. Okay. A lot of artists want to be on the show, and I see them interviewing on other people's shows, and you say, hey man, what you got coming out? Hey man, strike while the iron is hot. Okay. Yeah, if you about to catch a case and go to jail, yeah, we'll talk to you, or but I'm just saying, have something to talk about other than what you've done X amount of years ago. It's called building a brand. Okay. All right. You don't see McDonald's talking about the McRib when they ain't got the McRib.
That's real. And real quick, I want to go back to something real quick. So when Vic was talking about earlier, if the sound may not be specifically country rap sound, but we also got to look at the artist too, not me and Vic, as I'm talking to the people. We have to look at the artist too, because for example, let's go with Brian Upchurch, for example. He has a wide range of styles. He can do whatever type of music and he can do it well, So if the sound is not specifically a country rap sound, that artist still may have other bullets in the chamber, So let's just give everybody a fair shot, and then you could just decide if you like it or not, and if you want to continue listening to that person or not. But I'm all about giving people a fair shot at being heard. So that's what we want to do.
All right. So speaking of fair shot being heard, a lot of people say, man, won't y'all play some of the video? The link to the videos are in the comments areas. All right. Let them people get their view by you clicking the link and checking it out. Okay. The link is in the description. Click it. It works. Click. Speaking of click, make sure if you haven't already, you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. There's no reason to be looking at two handsome pieces of chocolate like me and Chief, and you don't hit the goddamn like button. Okay.
Hey,
my wife hits the like button every episode. She would double tap it if she could. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Please, please make sure you join us in the live chat. But if you miss the live chat, make sure when you're watching the show, you comment. There might be somebody you want us to review. You might think Chief beard is nice and I should grow one. You ain't no telling what you might think. Put it in the comments area, because if you don't say it, we don't know. Matter of fact, if you think we suck, you can put that in the comment areas too. Chances are I'm going to respond. Everybody who's ever done shit like that know I have not grown up. I'm still a child, and I respond. I should be bigger than that, but I do. Matter of fact, I probably should have said that because y'all gonna troll the shit out of me. But comment. And you know what? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the damn show. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Vic and Chief, Chief and Vic, we should come up with a group. Vic and Chief, Chief. We're doing our thing for the genre, okay? So salute to the entire genre of country rap. And Chief, you ready to get into these reviews?
Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Real quick. I have 4 cats, all right? And one of them is in the background right now.
Cats?
Under my wonderful background, as you can see, making some noise. So let me handle that for a second. Where'd you go?
You got cats, Chief?
Oh yeah, we have 4. I'm gonna show you right now. They like to get into this box, you know, them tote boxes.
Yeah.
So they like to get inside there and mess around. Come on. It's one of the cats. We have 3 Sphinx and one of them orange hairy motherfuckers.
He has no hair, right?
No hair.
So you want to hear something funny, Chief? You want to hear something funny?
Go ahead.
And I can't show you right now because he's not here. But our partnership might be some type of weird divine intervention. You want me to tell you why? I don't have no cats, right?
Uh-huh.
How many cats you say you have?
4.
Guess how many dogs I have?
4.
4. Now you want to hear something even weirder? You see, you have that hairless cat.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hairless dog.
Nah, is it naturally hairless?
Yes.
Wow, I never such a thing.
They're called. You can Google Mexican hairless or Jellyroll, like something like this. It's called ZOLA, and I can't spell the rest. I am one of 1,000 owners or less of a pure breed Jolo in the United States.
Dang.
I literally had to sign a contract saying I won't breed him.
What?
Yeah.
You can't do it, or you just won't do it.
I don't supposed to do it. I was supposed to do it, but if I want to breed my damn dog that I spent a lot of money on, I don't give a damn about that. Matter of fact, I bought this dog 5 counties over. So let them come find me.
And what's the name of that hairless dog?
It's called Mexican hairless or Jolo something. XOLO. Have you ever seen the?
My wife is in the background, and she gave me the thumbs up. She's like, Mexican hairless are cool.
Have you ever seen the cartoon Coco?
Mm-hmm.
There's a dog in there, and that dog is like that cartoon version. But yes, I have. Okay. So how odd is it that me and you both have hairless animals?
Unexpectedly, we never talked about this, y'all.
And 4.
We just found this out about each other.
And 4.
And 4.
And we're both hairless.
Come on, man. It was meant to be.
Hey, man.
It was, and I need glasses, but I don't have glasses at the moment.
Oh yeah, I've been wearing glasses since I was in the 1st grade. And I used to tell people all the time, so weird thing. And everybody who watches the show know this show is not just jump into it. We're gonna always shoot the shit. Okay. So I used to like to fight a lot. I actually still do.
I understand.
But they shoot now, so I fight less. So because I won't get shot and I'm older.
Yeah.
But people used to like, man, I'm knocking goddamn glasses out of your face, right? I've heard that a million times. They be like, man, take them glasses off. So I literally used to keep my glasses on when I fight. Because getting my glasses knocked off was like my kryptonite. I mean, it was like my superpower. It's like
in the basketball players, they'll put that elastic strap
I used
that
to
hooks
have that.
onto your ear things, and it
I used
goes.
to
You
have
pull
that.
that sucker tight in the
Yeah.
back. You be
Now, when I
ready.
played sports, I had that. But in fighting, I wanted you to knock my glasses off because it's gonna really piss me off. Because I know if you broke them, my mom was gonna whoop my ass. So at least I need to say I caught a dub because I'm gonna catch an L when I get home. So getting my glasses knocked off was like my friends were like, oh, he finna pick up something now. Because if you knock my glasses off, I'm picking up a trash can or I cheat. I've never had a fair fight.
Speaking of never having fair fights, I mean, I've had fair fights. But one time, West Palm Beach, right? Like I told you before. So I'm at the bus stop. Me and my cousin are at the bus stop, and I forget exactly how this went down. We were young. I was like probably like 8, 9 years old, and I had an altercation with a kid. Right? I turned my back. This kid took his book bag. Right? Swung that mug, hit me in the back of the head with it. Tell me how. Come on, man. A book bag is a pretty good size. How in the hell, in that one spot where he hit me, there was a pencil sticking through the book bag? So when he hit me, the pencil lead got lodged in my head.
What?
So I had to go get it removed. Yes. What's the odds of that?
Oh man, yeah, that's odd. That's odd. Did you immediately go to the hospital or did you fight?
No, we did fight a little bit. It was
Were you bleeding?
two little kids. I don't know. Could have not. We were kids. We were like 8 years old or something.
It's funny when I was a kid, we used to think you get lead poisoning if you get the lead in
Yeah.
you.
I
Man, you
got
gonna
I got
goddamn
lead
give me lead
stabbed into my
poisoning.
hand too.
You gonna give me lead
Long time
poisoning.
ago. The dot is real faint now, but you can still see it. Oh, here it is, right here. I don't know if you can see that. Right down there. There's like a little dark spot.
That's
But
lead.
I had lead lodged in my hand too. It came out, but the lead, the pencils, that would actually be left on the paper, that was still around, in there. And then my skin grew over it and it just stuck like that. So now I have a black spot in my hand that I've had for like 20 years or more.
Hey man, I gotta ask you this before we proceed.
Yes.
Are you into sports?
I watch some basketball.
Who you like?
I usually don't have time to sit and watch hours long game. So
Who do you
I
like?
would go watch the highlights and talk shit with people in the comments.
So you don't have a team?
As far as growing up, I played football, and so my team was always Buffalo Bills back from Thurman Thomas days and Jim Kelly and Andre Rison and all them guys. So anybody has a football, NFL background or knows some NFL background. Of course, my Buffalo Bills lost like 4 out of 5 Super Bowls in a row.
No, they actually have lost every Super Bowl they played in.
Well, at that time, because I originally became a fan when they first went to the Super Bowl that first time when I was a kid, like I don't know, maybe 91 or something like that. I don't know. And that's when I really started liking the Buffalo Bills. Plus, I was from New York. I played football in New York as a kid, so that's the team I just gravitated to. I don't know. Maybe it was the red, white, and blue in there. I don't know.
Yeah, they I think my Cowboys beat them one year.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys beat them. Redskins beat them. I think twice, and someone else, the Giants or something. I don't remember. No, not the Giants. They ain't played Giants in the Super Bowl. I forgot who else it was, but it was like Redskins. They lost to twice, and then
Well,
the Cowboys.
we ain't gonna do no arguing there. You're not a big NFL player. All right, so let's get it even because I'm a Cowboys fan and everybody watching the shows know how much I love my Cowboys. And they know
Man,
how much I love my Lakers in basketball and my Dodgers in baseball. So we don't have to argue, and I can be at peace as the seasons change. And my Bulldogs. I love my Bulldogs.
I bet you better, especially after what they did.
All right, man, let's get into it. First video of the new era. This person should consider themselves extremely blessed. They're the first video that we're reviewing in season 3. This artist goes by the name of 6b.low. 6b.low, the number 6, capital B.Low. And the name of this joint is Buck
Wild
Wild
MF.
MF. Buck Wild MF. All right, I'm gonna start off by saying this video was directed by Ty Willis. All right, shout out Ty Willis. I'd never heard of him on the directing side of things, but it was directed by Ty Willis. All right, so I'm gonna jump in this thing first and tell y'all what I observed, what I liked and disliked about this video. The thesis of this video is there's a gentleman running like hell, being chased by a buck wild crowd, I assume. Now, I noticed one thing in him running. He's slower than a mug.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the whole group slow. They was
Yeah.
barely moving. And I don't think it was the slow motion effect either.
No, I think the mob was literally slower than him. I think they was running slower because he was so slow. But but you know what though? I'm just clowning around because I actually liked the scene. I thought it was real cool. But there's one thing I noticed in the scene as they're running. There's a big ass puddle. That one guy came up to that puddle and stepped off. Did you see that?
I did. I caught that.
He was like, oh shit. I ain't running through this shit because they're not paying me to be in this damn video. So
he just got some new shoes. He ain't messing those up.
So, but I actually thought that was really dope how they put that together because they showed the guy coming around the corner and then the mob come around too. So I assume from a video directorial standpoint, they might have had to do that a couple of times because they got that angle just right. You see him and then I thought that was really dope. Then there are scenes of basically, I guess they catch the guy, they trash bag his head, and we see him basically duct taped to a chair or tied to a chair. I'm not sure how he had him in the chair. And that's where you see 6b.low giving us the bars in his face, and we're seeing the aggression. Now, I'm gonna say, and everybody who knows me know, I really love aggressive type songs. So this song automatically for me is a go because I love the aggression. I'm going to say this. The hook I really like. How they spit BUCKWILD. Fuck around. I was with that. I was definitely with that. It made me want to slap box. You know, I was trying to find my son. I called him and told him to come over, let's slap box. He wouldn't. But I really liked the hook. It was simple.
You remember those the end of the night fight songs in the club?
Yes.
That's right there.
This is one of those. Matter of fact, for all my country rap DJs, this one has the potential to tie your club up and get everybody the hell up out of there.
When it's time to shut down, you call last drink, people don't want to leave, throw that on.
Yes, this is gonna be that one. I love the energy. I thought the video was really clean. It was simple, plain, to the point, but it made sense to what the song was about. What I really liked, and I would love to have one, even though I had to buy it, if I have to buy it. During the video, if you notice the mob that's chasing the guy, the bats actually have Buck Wild on.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yes, the bats have Buck Wild on. Okay. So 6b.low, feel free to send one to myself or Chief. We can put it in the background. I thought that would be something that'll be dope. If there's ever a country rap museum, or if you ever get your fan base to where you want it to be, that'll be something from a collector's item standpoint that you definitely need to put in your merch line. That would be something I would definitely spend on.
Yeah, they have the small bat, like the shark bats.
They could do those, yes.
Bats, Buck Wild, and then you put that on the shark bat and you sell those.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes. Y'all know I mess up these lyrics, but quotable line, the line I like most in this record or that caught my attention was a man say he stays strapped like hay bales. Now, you know a hay bale has got a goddamn strap.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, if your hay bale ain't strapped, it probably
is a hay pile.
Yeah. A pile of hay. So again, man, Buck Wild MF from my perspective, directed by Ty Willis. It's definitely a go. I love the way they put it together. them coming around that corner, I was just like, man, no telling how many times they had to do it, but I like how they put it together. And you could tell it was kind of probably shot in one area, but how they utilize different areas from the outside running to in front of the truck to actually having
In the
duct tape to
kitchen,
the seat
in the
brought the
house.
song to life. All right, Chief,
Yeah.
what you got on?
All right, so there's a couple things that I wanted to deep dive a little deeper into
Okay.
as far as the visuals go, and but I'm gonna start from the top. At any point you want to chime in and challenge my thought or why I thought this way or whatever the case may be, feel free. All right. All right. So we're gonna start off with the hook. The hook comes in, like you said. I thought it was dope. You know, if it plays the beat at first, they're running through the whatever that is, parking lot or whatever. And and then you know the beat comes in, and then you hear B-U-C-K, you know, you hear the buck wild, you know, that I think that was fire. Like you said, the energy. I kind of likened it to Waka Flocka in a certain way. Not as much energy, but definitely that style of that hook. And it immediately got me going. It immediately had me jumping on my back porch, you know. So as we dive deeper into it, here's one of those critiques, one of them honest critiques for you. The flow that you used, 6 b.low, the flow that you used in the first half of your first verse, and also the second half of the second verse, I don't like. So that's one of the reasons why I don't like, or I haven't listened to Paul Wall from back in the day, because I don't that flow. I don't like that flow. That's just me. It works for some people. Obviously, it works for him. You know, so there's gonna be people out there that like that. I'm not one of those people. I don't like that type of flow. Now, when you went into the second half after the beat switched up a little bit, when you went into the second half of your first verse. So let's see. Um, the transitions from the flow to the beat, I like. And the way you flowed in that second verse, that the second half of that first verse, I like. Same thing with the first half of the second verse. I know there's a kind of like tongue twisting a little bit or something like that, but I like how your flow switched up with the beat. I love you know hear artists do that. So that's a plus for me. Um, now you said you don't want to see, okay, so this is the beat switch up. He's like, you don't want to see me you don't want to see me piss, you don't want to throw no fists. Now sit down, shut the hell up before I lump you up real quick. So what I like bars. Okay, so I like metaphors, similes, things like that. This right here, it didn't need it. You know, I liked how you did that 6 b.low. um I like the wording. You were just being honest, tell you, hey, this is what it is. You pissed me off. You can get these fists, or you could just chill out. And you know that's how I am. You know, you can get these hands, or you could just chill out. Because I'll chill out if you don't want to get these hands. So I like that. Um, So let's go. Okay, so the second verse. All right. So same thing when I was talking about the flow. Nice flow in the beginning, but then it veers off into that Paul Wall style that I don't like. So I don't like that portion of it. But you also said as far as bars go, he said Battle of Gettysburg, how I go off. I think Gettysburg had like what 40,000, 50, 60,000 deaths or something like that. If you let it off like that, I'm not trying to be around you. That's too buck wild for me, man. I'm going the other way. I'm out of there. But yeah, as far as bars go, I like that one. That was dope. Um, and now just down to the visuals, you know. So the visuals, like you already discussed, but the lighting. So I like the blue and red or the blue and orange type lighting in there inside the house. I think it was blue and orange or something like that. Or blue and red. But I like that type of lighting. You know, I like that type of lighting. I like how you acted out the scenes. Of course, you know, I'm a big proponent of acting in videos. I think it brings another level of interest and attraction to the video. Uh, but I like the acting parts. You know you holding the guy and you start you're rapping to him, but he has the plastic bag over his head. You know, I think that was real dope. I did not catch that buck wild back though. I'm gonna go back and listen for that and watch for that because I really like that. That's cool. But the beat, I like the beat. That was a plus for me. Um, and that's it, man. Overall, I give you a thumbs up. Buck Wild. Oh, the song's Buck Wild. My bad. I keep calling you that. 6b.low. I give you a thumbs up. Song.
Couple other things I like. There's a guy in there. He be in front of the camera. He got the
Yeah, with
hoodie.
the hat on.
Hey, bro, I'm looking for him on a wanted poster. He look crazy than something.
Crazy as hell.
I don't want to run into him. 6b.low, I don't know what your man's name is. 6b.low, if you're in the comments area, drop your man's name. Shout out to him because he definitely look like your shooter.
Nah, yeah, exactly. I want to be his friend. I ain't trying to be on the bad side of that guy.
Matter of fact, 6b.low seemed like the biggest of the crew, but the crew look crazier than 6b.low.
For real.
6b.low crew look like they do you something dirty.
They supposed to look like that though.
Yeah, like the one dude with the. Hey, bro, I've had one of those hoodies with the skeleton thing. You don't supposed to zip that up, dog.
you when you about to do something, you better zip that up.
Hey, bro, this also one plus, and I love to see this in videos. The product placement. All you see is Buck Wild MF shirts, the bats. So I always like when an artist is in a position to put their merch in their videos, which will lead to future sales.
Right.
You know, art as fans, you like to be able to feel like you can have a piece of that artist. And like I know someone who paid good money for a shoe from Upchurch's video. So people love that shit. So hopefully, you know, you had the product placement in the video. Hopefully 6b.low has a store set up that when people watch this video, that redirects them to his website or his store and they can get some of this merch.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, man, all in all.
When it comes to merch, I just want to let you know, 6b.low, I think you should I don't know who made the design or who picked out the font for it, but I think you should go back and revamp the font that you used because it makes it look kind of generic, in my opinion. Make it a little more bold, make it a little bigger, you know, and yeah, you know, that's about it with that. You know, I want you to get that money, man. So if my input will help you, then I'm all for it.
Gotta shout out Stay Beat Studios at the very beginning of the video. It comes on Stay Beat Studios. I don't know if they made the beat, if that's where they actually shot it, but I know Ty Willis directed it. But shout out to Stay Beat Studio, whatever they contributed to making this record. Shout out to you. And again, man, I love the record. I like when the video make me want to go listen to the record. And this video made me want to go listen to the record because sometimes they don't transcend the same. Sometimes you can watch a video and then listen to the song and be like, man. Or sometimes you can listen to a song and watch a video and be like, man, this one went hand in hand. So he done an awesome job on that. Awesome job on that. All right, ready for the next video?
Let's get it.
Okay, next video is by a gentleman who I'm going to almost say has abandoned country rap. Don't get a lot of bars from him anymore, but you know what? Because his origin is hip hop, country rap. He's going to always get love from me and Chief, and we're going to review his shit. Okay?
Always.
All right. Got to say salute to him for going number one on the country charts. He definitely ended 2022 in a big way with his song Son of a Sinner. Okay? Now,
he absolutely deserved it too.
He followed it up the perfect way. And we talk about merchandising and branding. Everybody knows Son of a Sinner. It's old as hell. But he released a EP in December, which basically re-released Son of a Sinner. He had another song and this song we're about to review. So he released a 3-song EP in December, which helped push Son of a Sinner to number one. All right, the song we're about to review, first and foremost, if you don't know, if you're under a rock and don't know who I'm talking about, the artist goes by the name of Jellyroll. All right? And the name of this song is Need a Favor. Chief, you want to say it out first?
Let's go ahead. Let's do it. First, I want to start off by saying, you know, everyone who listens to Jelly knows that this man is an incredible songwriter. Um, I don't know how he does it, but his songs, and they're so heartfelt. They're so heartfelt, and it feels like the songs mean something. I like songs that mean something. That can help someone, change someone's life, get somebody on the right path. I love that type of sound and those type of music. So first off, I love how Jelly comes in. He goes, uh, I only talk to God when I need a favor. That man, I can't sing, so forgive me for my lack of singing skill. But that part immediately I was hooked. And the good thing about it is that it came in right in the beginning, and immediately I'm just tuned in. I want to hear everything he has to say because it just sounds so good. It was so powerful when he came in, and there's a whole lot of truth in it. All of us go through those times where, not me so much anymore, but um those times where we don't pray, we don't pray, we don't ask God for a thing, you know, in bad times and good times. A lot of times we don't, but what he's saying in this song to me is that, I know that I'm a sinner. I know, obviously, son of a sinner, but I know that my King James Bible is collecting dust on the nightstand. I know that any I don't deserve to get a to for you to grant my prayers. You know, he also talks about he knows Amazing Grace. He knows the song Amazing Grace, but he doesn't live that life. He hasn't been living by it. He talks about how Sundays he's at the crib getting drunk instead of going to church getting some salvation. It was just and I think that it's a great message because at the end of that verse, the first verse, he talks about how he closed his hands and he didn't know what to say. He didn't know how to pray to God. So for me, he's acknowledging to himself throughout that first verse that he knows that he hasn't had a relationship with God. But he needs a favor. The visuals make it look like there's a young daughter that has cancer. It could be something else for him. I don't know. But in the father, he's deeply hurt. And I feel this song so much because when I was in the army, a friend of mine, real close friend, the first person I met when I got to my duty station in Fort Campbell, um, him and his wife, their daughter, at the time she was 3 years old. She was diagnosed with cancer. So they was at the Ronald McDonald House. They was at the hospital with her out in Nashville, trying to get the best care possible. I forget what's the All Children's Hospital or what, I forget the name of that hospital over there in Nashville
There are several.
for kids.
Um, my mind went blank because
Yeah, I
I've
forgot.
had
Some of
mixed
y'all will know what
time.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Some of y'all will definitely know what I'm talking
But
about.
there are several different type in the world, like the Rainbow House. Ronald McDonald
Yeah,
does have one.
yeah,
Shriners. So it depends on what area. But I'm definitely know exactly what you're talking about.
right, right. So they were going through it. Me and him had a lot of personal conversations. He prepared himself. He was trying to prepare himself for the worst. He was trying to prepare himself for the best. But he was overall, they were hurt. They were hurting as they should. Any parent going through that with their child that has a child going through that, I feel for him 100%. So that's when I see the visuals of this song, immediately I started to think about him, and it took me back to that place because me and my wife and my two kids at the time, we went down to Nashville and to be with them and support them, and it was a tough time, but they were taken care of real well. And on a good note, she is cancer free. So that's 100% exactly. So back to the song. So let's see where I leave off at. Oh, so he also talks about how he says, I know I owe you God, but please just don't let me lose her. He's Hail Marying prayers in the air. he's just doing whatever he can to for God to help the family and bless the family. And I think that was real dope. Um, and the visuals, first of all, the beat is amazing, is great. So excellent instrumental choice. And the visuals, like I said, it took me back to a time where I wish I would never have to go back to. Even though it wasn't me going through it, I still hurt for my friend and his wife and his daughter and their son. You know, but yeah, it was great. Oh, one more thing. So the most powerful part of the video, I thought, is when you see the father. He's out in the lobby or the waiting room or something like that, and he sees doctors running, sprinting to go help someone, and he's looking around and he's just scared out of his mind. So he goes running right behind the doctors. He goes running, running, running. They come around the corner, and the doctors run right past his daughter's room. And he looks in the room, and she's still asleep. She's by herself, no emergency. And it just the feel of relief, the sign of relief that he had on his face, and his, when he exhaled, it was I could feel that. So overall, I mean, Nita Favors excellent. No negatives here at all. It was excellent.
All right, my take on it. I'm gonna reiterate some of the stuff you said first. Yes, the most captivating part of that video was actually he was praying in the hospital chapel.
Right. Yes.
He had just finished praying in the hospital chapel and walked out into the hallway and seeing like the emergency crisis.
Yes.
And he took off running. And bro, I could feel that because by this time of the video was directed by someone by the name of Patrick Tohill. Patrick Tohill, you did your thing. Because number one, you put this scene probably 45 seconds before the video ended. So you built us up, Patrick. You built us the fuck up and gave us and I'm like, bro, no. I'm really not turning into a little female like, man, I know good damn well these folks ain't gonna let this child die in this video. And when they run past the room and you kind of see him just slide down the wall, like, thank you, God. Bro, that resonated with me as a father because I know so many people who's had to bury children, and no parent can ever fathom or ever be prepared for burying a child. So that sign of relief and the energy they put in that scene, because this man was hightailing it, bro. He damn near passed the doctor and didn't know the doctor was running to.
I was relieved myself, and it's a music video.
Hey, bro, hey man, Patrick Tohill, when we do the Country Rap Report Awards, I don't know who you are, but you might get Director of the Year for that little short scene alone, because you shashed us in. To go back to reiterate some of the stuff you said, again, it was directed by Patrick Tohill, and the video stars, the girl name was Veda Rose Peters. Hadn't heard of her, but the gentleman who plays the father name is Will Coburg. Now, this lets y'all know that Jellyroll either got some bread or Patrick Tohill got some bread, because Will Coburg can be seen on NCIS 2014 New Orleans. All right. So NCIS New Orleans in 2014, Will Coburg is in there. And also, if you want to see Will Coburg, you can check him out in the theatrical or the movie. I'm sorry, I am trying to sound big and bad. Lone Ranger 2013.
Siskel and Ebert now.
Will Coburg is in Lone Ranger 2013. All right. All right. Now I did my Googles. I ain't gonna act like I seen him. I did my Googles. But y'all can
I didn't realize you were going so deep into it like this. I feel underserved.
No. The Country Rap Report is here to educate, enlighten, and entertain. If you watch these shows, you're gonna take one of the three, if not all. Okay, so man, do you Google? Shout out to Jelly. Somebody got some bread over there. Jelly, can I borrow $1? You got real actors in your shit.
Hey, I don't know. I'm gonna need 10.
And let me try. Let me try one time. You try it. I'm gonna try it. I only talk to God when I need a faith. Okay, I love that hook, bro. Jelly. Excellent. Jelly, you know what? If you don't want to rap so much, but keep giving us records like this, it's okay. It's okay.
Absolutely okay. You solidified as a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
It's okay. If you never rap again, it's okay. If you're
And
giving us this, which you are on a consistent basis, hey, that's all we need, man.
only, you know why?
He goes, I only talk to God when I need a
Need a
favor.
favor.
Oh man, it was excellent.
It took me back, and y'all know I share my personal life with y'all. It took me back to all the times I said, God, please don't let her be pregnant. My mama gonna kill me if she pregnant. God, please don't let her be pregnant. You know I got a girlfriend. So
Hey,
yes, I
as
have
long as we
figured
all
out,
get something from it.
bro. I had to grow up because I was like, I gotta change my life because I done asked God for about 155 favors, and he keep coming through. So I might want to get my life together because I'm probably tapped out of favors. Um, if you hadn't lived a super righteous life, I'm sure all of us have found ourselves falling short when it comes to praising.
Mhm.
But we find them when we need them. When that police behind, man, God damn, come on,
Please
God,
God,
you know.
please God.
Hey man, God, please don't let him fire off on me. We have all been on that end of the prayer and hoping like, God, I know it's been a long time since I called you, but shout it. Can I please get this job? So I really, really like that. Beggars can't be choosy. For all those who listen to that verse or that line and don't know what he means, you're on your knees begging God, and you're trying to literally choose the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he's saying, I know beggars can't be choosy, but I need this.
Yep,
I know you
absolutely.
blessed me with life. I know you blessed me with my car, my job, and my wife, but I need this. I know beggars can't be choosy. Bro, this song, what else? Throwing up the prayer, and you mentioned throwing up prayers like Hail Mary. Man, I'm just gonna
Bars.
throw it up there and hope he catch it. I know
Mm-hmm.
about 17 other people praying right now at the same time, but I'm gonna throw mine up there and I hope he catch it. This record resonated so dope. And you know the dope part about it? We didn't even have to see Jelly. Because we
We did
didn't
the
hardly
song.
see Jelly too much in the video.
Yeah,
The
which is
video
good.
sold.
That's what make so I wanted to question. I did question this to myself because I was wondering what happened because I noticed that in the video. So it to me, it looked like the scenes were generic, like they were pulled from like because you know how they have like scenes where you could pull from them and use them in music videos or
Maybe they pulled him from NCIS 2014.
maybe. But then I saw him sitting in the darkness in the room in a hospital room. So I'm wondering if that was all set up and it was an acting scene, everything was all set up and acted out, or if it was just generic footage that goes with the song and footage of him sitting in a hospital room, being recorded in the hospital room. Either way, it went great. It looks great, and I love it.
Yeah. And like I say, great follow-up on the heels of Sons of a Sinner. Like I can see this going #1 on the country chart if radio gives it an opportunity.
Yeah,
Okay.
which
All
they
right.
should. I mean, look what Son of a Sinner did.
Yeah.
He should get all the opportunities now
And
if
I'm
he
gonna
didn't
say
already
this.
have it.
I'm gonna say this for all you artists out there. I had a chance to meet Jellyroll in the early 2000s. He was selling CDs basically at the Trump. He was in Atlanta, and he was with Street Flavor Records, and they came by my music store. And I'm saying that to say that don't ever give up on your dream because you don't never know with if you might change a little bit or whatever it might take. You just never know when you're. Hey man, maybe you need a favor.
Mm-hmm.
So you just
Hail
never
Mary.
know. Yeah, you might need to throw that career up like a Hail Mary. God, if you
Hail
think I
Mary.
should be rapping, bless me. You
For
know.
real.
But man, this record, classic record.
Absolutely. 100%.
All right, now before I get into my project shout out, okay? This that you know what? Hold on. You know what? I'll do the project shout out, then I'll recap and then we'll talk about, do these two songs make it on the playlist? Okay, that's what we'll do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all know what point in time it is of the show. All right, and before I give y'all and tell y'all, this portion of the Country Rap Report is brought to you by the good people over at Asset Distribution. Asset Distribution is the best in-class music distribution platform for artists, labels, and right holders. All right, distribute your music worldwide while cutting out the middleman and retaining ownership of your content. Log on to www.assetdistro.com to sign up today and tell them the Country Rap Report, Chief and Vic sent you. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Now, ladies and boys and girls, the portion of this show is called the Project Shoutout. This is a project that helped me get from episode to episode. All right. So today's Project Shoutout is a compilation. Okay. We don't get a lot of these. And for those who don't know, since we don't get a lot of these, a compilation is just that, a compilement of a lot of artists, whether they're on the same label or not, working together for a common thread to do a project. The name of this compilation is Welcome to the Trailer Park by Trailer Made Records. Put that down. They're going to think we're showing favoritism. Welcome to the Trailer Park by Trailer Made Records. All right. This compilation was actually released on, oh, hold on, go back. Was released on December the 6th, 2022. This thing is 16 songs of flame. 16 songs of flame. It features Breadwinner DeVille, Catfish Cooley, Simple Man, Dirty, Florida Dolph, Jim Star, Frank Thompson, Hard Target, Juice Daly, King ISO, Moccasin Creek, Overtime, Seth Anthony, Cindy Sticks, The Sticks, Joe Sticks, I forgot my man's name. Crown.
Crowny Gambino, shout out Crown.
The entire Trailer Made family. Okay. Now,
minus Corey Spires. Corey Spires.
Minus
she's
Corey
definitely in the future.
All right. Two songs I want to tell y'all that I got on repeat. Number one, the Double Wide remix. Them guys go for broke. All right. And I really like, if you can't go home. Am I saying it right?
No, can't go home.
Can't go home.
I love that
song. I don't know what the hell Dirty say, but it don't matter.
I ain't drinking this alone.
Those two songs alone make this project worth it. But this project is worth it. All right. The project is only 52 minutes. So that's probably, you probably can't even get to the next town before it goes off. So they ain't gonna give you 16 songs of longness. It's quick, less than an hour, ride out to the mall with something, smoke on something, drink on something. And
you know what we do.
Okay. All right, again, Project Shout today is Welcome to the Trailer Park by the Trailer Made family, and that is the Project Shout Out. Ooh, shit.
I can't drink liquor no more like that, man. I can take a little bit here and there, but it does a number on my stomach.
Okay. All right, let's do a recap. You ready to recap before we get up out of here? The first song we reviewed was by 6b.low. Okay. The name of that joint was Buck Wild MF. I said, that's what that liquor do. I said, Buck Wild MF. Buck Wild MF. All right, now y'all can follow 6b.low on Instagram at the number 6b.low. All right, 6b.low. The song was Buck Wild MF. All right, my question to you, Mr. Chief.
Yes, sir.
Will this song be entering on the Country Rap Report Spotify playlist?
Hell no. No, I'm playing. Oh. Yeah, most definitely.
I say yes.
I have my little issues with it, but it's definitely not enough to supersede the song as a whole. So I 100% would like to see it go on the Spotify list.
Okay, so if y'all haven't heard this record, you will be able to hear it on the Spotify playlist at the viewing of this episode. And if you haven't seen the video, hit that link, or we have a playlist that's going to be called Country Rap Report videos season 3. All the videos we review go in that playlist also. So you can go there, you can hit the link, or you can go to the Spotify playlist. All right. The next song we reviewed was by this very little known artist who goes by the name of Jellyroll. I'm just joking. It was Jellyroll, and the name of the joint is Need a Favor. First and foremost, y'all can follow Jellyroll on Instagram at Jellyroll615. Jellyroll615. My man just hit 1 million followers on the gram. Shit.
That boy deep.
Shit. All right, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Does Need a Favor need to appear on the playlist?
I mean, I don't even think that's a question that you need to answer to. But since it's probably the format to say yes or no, or yay or nay, it's absolutely a yes for me. You already know.
Both of us.
Jellyroll.
Okay, both of us. Who you think's bigger, 6b.low or Jellyroll? Who you know they both look like they haven't missed a lot of meals. Who you think's bigger, 6b.low or Jellyroll?
Even though he lost some weight though, but Jelly's still jelly.
Yeah,
Jelly's still jelly.
Yeah. Hey, this is like Battle of the Big Boys. I didn't realize that. First of all, I ain't picking at nobody. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I ain't calling y'all nothing. Y'all ain't big. I'm just. All right. Ladies and boys.
It's not a competition. We're not making it a competition.
Right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the project shout today was by the Trailer Made family. Welcome to the Trailer Ball. And y'all can follow them on the Instagram at Trailer Made Records. And that trailer is spelled TRAYLORMADERECORDS on the gram. Make sure you follow Trailer Made. And when y'all follow Trailer Made, do us a favor. Send them boys a message. Say, hey, man, we heard about y'all on the Country Rap Report. Let them know we doing our job. Okay? Tell them you heard about them right here on the Country Rap Report.
Sent you. CRR.
All right, Chief.
Make sure you hashtag it too. Hashtag Country Rap Report.
All right, Chief, that's all I got, man. I mean, I ain't got no more liquor. I ain't got no more drink. I think it's time for us to get the hell up out of here. Before I go, Chief, it's been great. Before we go, tell them where to find Chief.
So you can find me at TrailerMade_Chief on Instagram. Again, that's spelled TRAYLORMADE_Chief CHIEF. On Facebook, I'm Kashi. And that's it. I don't have any other socials.
Okay. Ladies and boys, girls.
And I'm Trailer Made on YouTube.
Okay. Ladies and boys, girls, we are the Country Rap Report. And it's your boy Vic XL. That's my guy, Chief. Until next episode, man, y'all definitely stay blessed, stay strong. Y'all won't go wrong. Make sure y'all follow the Country Rap Report on Instagram. Make sure you follow my guy, Chief, like he said. Follow me at Riding Dirty Radio. Until next episode, y'all. Peace.
Peace. Be safe, y'all.